Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're still inside. I can't wait to get outside. I think next week I'm going to get out and do a little bit of pruning, but for now I'm kind of planning what I'm doing for my yard this year as far as annuals and some other things that I want to grow. And I want to do some cut flowers this year as well. I tend to put things off a little bit when I'm nervous about it or haven't done it before. And so I'm a little behind on this, but it's taken me a while to get the information I need, get the equipment I need to do some seeds starting this year. And I just did a fairly large seed order, probably too big for my first year trying this, but I got a little excited and I wanted to go through all the seeds that I have and what I'm planning on doing with them. And hopefully I'll have some cut flowers this year personally for myself. And I'm sure I'll learn a lot about starting seeds, and I'm sure I'll have some failures and some successes, hopefully. So yeah, I'll kind of talk through what seeds I got, what I intend to use them for, and then I'll take you guys through the whole process with me. Like I said, this is my first time. So if you guys have any tips for me for anything that I talk about, please leave comments down below. For me too, I mostly learn just doing things hands-on, trial and error. Most of the seeds I got were from Johnny's Seeds, and then I do have a few seed packets from Eden Brothers. So the trickiest part for me was trying to decide what I wanted to plant and grow. And I came across this YouTube channel, Coram Dio Flower Farm. She has really great videos on how to grow all these, and they're mostly for people who want to do their own flower farm or just a small flower farm, but this is just for my personal use. But it was such a helpful video because she kind of went through, I watched several of her videos, but she kind of went through what combos she likes to put together, and that just really helped me know what to grow. And I thought, okay, I can kind of piece together what I think will look good together depending on the roses that I have in my yard, what color they are, sunflowers, what looks good with those. So I'll talk about that as we go through the seeds, what I intend to do. I am going to start tomorrow morning some seeds for some colder weather crops. I learned this year that I probably should have done it 4 weeks ago. I'm just going to try it because I have the seeds. So I'm going to do that, and then in maybe a month or so, 4 to 6 weeks before my last frost, I'm going to plant some other things that are a warmer weather crop that I can grow throughout the summer. So let's get into all the gorgeous things. I'll put pictures up here so you guys can see everything. So I'm learning a lot about snapdragons, and I usually just do the in-ground yard snapdragons that you can get at the store, but I really want to do those long, tall stem ones that you can put with bouquets. And I've learned that there's different groups. So usually groups 1 and 2 are kind of lumped together, and they're the cooler season. And then you have group 3 and 4, which will definitely do better in my area where it gets a little warmer quicker, and they are good to grow in hotter weather. So the only group 1 that I picked up was this Chantilly Lace. So these Chantilly are group 1. These are a gorgeous white, and I thought if they're ready and blooming by the time I have roses, hopefully, I don't know, I'm going to learn about timing and everything, they'll be really pretty paired with some of the pink roses that I have. I'm also kind of a little nervous about cutting my roses because I love having them on the bush. So it's going to be interesting for me. I'm going to figure out exactly what I like, but I definitely want to try it. So these are the only group 1s that I'm doing, and since I'm a little bit later, I'm hoping it'll work out. I'll try it with these ones. I think it'll be great. I also think I can put these in the ground next to my tulips and things and my pansies, and while those are doing well in the cool weather, I'll have these. So we'll see how that works out. So they might go in my back. So the Madame Butterfly and the Potomac are other snapdragons that are groups 3 and 4. So they're the all-season snapdragons that do better in hot weather. So I did get more of those, and I think I will be trying them all this year, and I think they're going to be fun to have. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have some in my garden area or just have that be all flowers and do no tomatoes this year. We'll see how much space that I have, but for now I'm going to get these Madame Butterfly ones going. I have 2 packets of the Madame Butterfly. The thing about the Madame Butterfly ones, they're so beautiful and frilly, and they look gorgeous. They almost look like azaleas, which really have a hard time growing in our area, so I'm really excited about that. But the germination on these are 110 to 120 days, so I feel like I am a little bit late, but these can tolerate more heat, so they should be fine. We're just going to see how it goes. And maybe I should wait on these. I need to research that. to see if these can tolerate the cooler weather. I didn't think about that till just now, so I might have to start these ones later. But the first variety I got was the rose, and these are a beautiful pink. I'll put the picture up. So stunning, can't wait to see them. I think these will look really pretty with my white roses, and my white roses, my David Austin Tranquility blooms prolifically all summer long, and I feel like I'll be able to combine this with that. The rose is a beautiful color. I feel like it's a warm pink. When I think of rose, I kind of think of cooler tones, but this one's actually really warm, and I think it will pair nicely with white roses or yellow roses, and so I'm excited about that because I have both. So really excited about this one, and we'll see how it tolerates our heat here in Utah and how long they kind of last. That's really what I'm testing out here. The other one I got is ivory, so that will pair nicely with any pink roses. Same thing, this is a Madame Butterfly Snapdragon, and I'm really excited about this one too. I'm just excited about snapdragons in general. Those are the things that I'm probably most excited to learn how to grow, and hopefully I can be successful here. And then I have a feeling that the Potomac are going to perform the best just because I hear they are kind of the most tolerant of the heat. And I got some pelleted seeds. So let's talk about pelleted seeds for a minute. This is new to me too. I didn't learn this until this year. Companies will put a little coating or a little pellet over a seed to make it easier to plant. If the seed's really small, it's easier to see. It's just easier to use. It does shorten the shelf life though. So I learned that also. So if you do buy pelleted seeds, you can choose to buy pelleted or not pelleted. I did buy some that were pelleted, and all these Potomacs are, and so the shelf life is shorter. So I'll plant all of these this year because of the shorter shelf life. I don't want to risk losing these seeds waiting until next year, so I will plant all these Potomac ones. I have the Potomac Cherry Rose. It's a really bright pink, which I think will be really fun. This will be hopefully blooming in the summer, and I can pair this. I think this color is going to be so beautiful with some sunflowers that we're going to talk about next, and so I'm going to try it out with those and maybe some white status or something. Those are the combos that they used at their farm, and I thought that was just really, really stunning. So I'm really excited about this color. I like these kind of cherry red pinks. And then this Potomac Royal is this beautiful bright fuchsia color. Same thing, it's going to be really pretty with any white roses or yellow roses or sunflowers even all together, and I think that's going to be just amazing. And then this Potomac Lavender is going to be stunning. It's this beautiful soft lavender shade. I love these kind of purples, the softer ones, and how pretty would that be with like a bright pink rose. Oh, I'm so excited. And also with a sunflower as well. So those are the ones that I'm going to try out as far as the Potomac variety go. Each packet has 50 seeds. That's a lot, but that's the smallest that I could buy. So I don't know, I'll probably use about half of them or maybe all of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do, you guys. I'll just do it as I go, but so excited to grow snapdragons. Probably the thing I'm most excited to try for cut flowers right now, but I'm scared, you guys. I'm really nervous about it. I don't know how it's gonna be. Okay, so next I have a grouping of different sunflowers. Cora Mdia was so informative about sunflowers. There's even more videos I want to watch about it, especially as I'm starting to plant these up. I just went off some plants that she suggested there. The Pro Cut line was one that she highly talked about, and so I definitely want to try those. So I got different colors, and I love all the color varieties, and I think they'll be so fun in little bouquets that I make for my home. And I don't know, I get kind of excited when I see things like this, and I start to like put big ideas into my mind, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could have a flower stand on the side of my house. Oh, maybe I'll sell cut flowers. I kind of tend to dream big, and I have to like scale myself down because that's just how I am. But I'm excited about these. I'm just gonna start cutting these for myself. That's it, and maybe some friends and family. So the Pro Cut series, I have the Pro Cut White, and these are a soft, creamy yellow, almost white with a golden center. I think these are really pretty. I have to say sunflowers are not like my favorite flower, but I have a feeling they're going to be one of my favorite flowers as I'm planting them, because there's so many different varieties that I didn't really know about, and I'm still learning, and I love these Pro Cut ones because they're also different. And then I got the Pro Cut White. Really excited about the deep dark center of this one. I just think it's going to be so stunning. Pro Cut Peach is a peach leaning yellow. This one says it's pollenless, and I need to look up like if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I have no idea. I'm still learning. So I'm going to definitely look that up and kind of see what that means. And maybe they last longer because the bees don't come pollinate them, because there was some talk and discussion about that on some videos that I've watched. So I'm going to look into that. This one is Polonus, and maybe all these Pro Cuts are. Like the color of this one, it is just kind of a yellow that's a little peach leaning. And then I picked up Vincent's Choice. This one just looks like a standard bright yellow sunflower. So that one looks really nice. And I think these like a cut and done. So you like cut the stem and it's done. And there are some that are branching, but I think this one is not a branching one. And this Sonia says it is a branching sunflower. That's the other one I got. And the thing that she mentioned about this one, it's nice and thick and big and perfect for cutting for floral arrangements. So this one has a long base life and it also has a dark center. And so that's going to be really fun too. These sunflower seeds all take about 50 to 60 days to germinate. So what I'm going to do, like in a month or so, I'm going to start some of these inside and then move them out. And then in a couple weeks, I'll plant some more seeds in the ground, direct sow them as soon as we have our last frost, which for us is like the end of April, beginning of May. Then I'll come and plant some more, and then I'll just do succession planting so that I always have sunflowers coming out for all my season. Hopefully use them all summer. Then I have some celosia, which I think is going to be really fun for arrangements. Never grown this. It was new to me. I didn't even know what it was until I was watching these videos, so I'm excited to try this. I got a couple different kinds of this, so I'll start these in about a month or so. These are a beautiful kind of feathery spike looking flower, and they look really pretty next to any other flowers. I like that they have the spike elements, so they're a little bit different. I got the Flamingo Feather, and this is a soft rose color that I think is going to be so pretty next to sunflowers. I like that it's a soft rose color. It's a little understated and it looks really beautiful. And then the Ruby Parfait is a bright purple pink, and that one's a little brighter and a little more fun. So now we're going to talk about marigolds. So I actually have fallen in love with marigolds the last couple years. They are like the hardiest flower. I used to feel like they were kind of grandma flowers, but I'm actually really loving them. They are drought tolerant, which is important for us here in Utah. I wanted to try out some new colors. I don't like the classic yellow marigolds. I just don't like that bright yellow color, but I love the orange ones, and I do love some soft pale yellows that I've seen before. Garden Answer had some that I have in here that I'm going to grow. Last year I tried to grow the African marigold. I did direct seeding, probably not in the best spot, and I got a few and they were okay, but they weren't that soft pale yellow that I'm really looking for. So I'm hoping the one that I picked up really is that true one. I think she had said that name on a video and then later said it was actually White Swan, and excited to grow that one. This is the White Swan, and I definitely want to pair it with some kind of purple. That's what I intended to do last year, and my plans didn't quite work out. So I haven't decided if I'm going to start these in trays before. They have a 98% germination rate, and they're pretty easy to direct sow. So we'll see. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put them. But I want to pair them with purple, and I think actually I just had an idea of where I'm going to do it. I might do it by my hydrangea head in front of my boxwoods. I think that would be really pretty along my sport court. Love the pale color of these. And then from Eden Brothers, I picked up this French marigold. They're double and they're the tangerine color, so they're a little more orange. So I'll put these in my yard somewhere. I'm not sure where. I just really wanted to get some orange ones because I just love them so much, and I like this tangerine color. I don't know where I'm going to put all these flowers, you guys, but we'll figure it out. I picked up different varieties of zinnias. I love zinnias. I have grown them the last like 3 years in a certain spot. I'll probably rearrange things a little bit this year. I have Uproar Rose. That one's really hard to say, and it's a brighter pink with larger blooms. Then I have Benary's Giant Carmine, which is a brighter pink. I had the dark foliage with the bright yellow ones. I'll put the name on here because I can't think of it. I had them next to some pink zinnias, so I picked up a few pink varieties because if those come back up, I tried to keep them in the ground, and if they come back up, I don't know if they will or not. I want to plant these next to them, so I got a lot of different pink varieties. So this is one of them. Oklahoma Pink is a double, semi-double, so they're a little bit bigger. It's the perfect pink shade, a little cool tone, so any of these pink I'm gonna love. I am excited to plant them all though because I want to see what I like the best. And then Cinderella Peach is more of like a poof ball. I don't know how to explain those. And it's an orange peach shade, obviously, so this one's really pretty too. And then from Eden Brothers, I got this Isabellina, and it's a creamy, soft yellow. I love pale yellows, and so I'm excited about this one too. It has a more open kind of butterfly bloom. So those are the zinnias, and I'm excited to try those in bouquets. I haven't yet. I've really just left everything in my garden, but I'm really going to try to bring things inside this year. And then I got some Statice. I think Statice is so pretty. It looks really nice. It dries really nicely, and so I wanted to add some of that to go with some of my bouquets. I think it will look really pretty paired with sunflowers and snapdragons, hopefully, if everything grows the way it should. And so I got Seeker White, which is just a creamy white. I can picture this with sunflowers and some pink roses, and I'm also picturing my Lady of Shalott, which is a pinky orange with some of these, and it's going to be so pretty. And then I also got the Seeker Pastel Blue, which looks like a beautiful shade as well. I wanted to get more of these, but I felt like a lot of these seeds were sold out because I was a little late to the game, but I'm glad I was able to get my hands on a few of these. It'll be fun to grow them. Now, Lisianthus is a little bit harder to plant by seed, but I really wanted to try it, and hopefully I'm not too late in the game, but I'm still going to go for it this year. I did get the pelleted seeds, which I noticed when I got them, so hopefully you're watching this and you'll learn that lesson, that I probably shouldn't have bought the pelleted, but who knows? I mean, that's probably going to help me germinate them better indoors, so we'll see how it goes. It's going to be trial and error. But I got a few different varieties of these, and on the Coram Deo channel, they talked about how they like to buy plugs for that, and I don't know how easy that is to do when you're just doing it for yourself at a home garden. I can see if you're ordering like a lot to grow for like a flower farm, you would be able to do that. So I just want to try out these pelleted seeds and see how it works. And I'm going to get these going first thing in the morning. And these are group 2, so they are going to do better in cooler weather, and that's why I've really got to get these going. And all these that I got are group 2s. But I have this Voyager lavender, and it's a soft pale lavender, and it looks just beautiful. I can tell these are going to be some of my favorite flowers, and I'm so excited to try this new variety. And this champagne color looks beautiful. It's like this soft pale yellow, creamy yellow with some peach and even hints of pink, which I absolutely love. I love the color variation in these. And then I got the Voyage Pink Improved. These are like a dusty pink with a darker pink outer edge, and they look really beautiful too. And then I got the Voyage 2 First Love, and these are a white with a hint of blush, so like a hint of pink to them. So these just look absolutely stunning. Oh, so excited about it. And then they sent me this nice instruction pamphlet for Lisianthus, so it might be really hard to germinate because it came with a lot of information. So I'm going to read through this and just get organized in my brain tomorrow before I start anything, but that video will be coming up soon, getting those seeds started. And then I wanted to mention that I picked up this like photo case. This is pretty much how everyone on the internet stores their seeds, and I thought it was really nice, so I picked one up. So I'm going to like label these, store my seeds in here. I have some other seeds that I have left over from last year that I got from Eden Brothers, some that I picked up at like Walmart or Target or Home Depot, that I'm just gonna have in there that I've only had for like a year and a half or so. And so I'm gonna organize all these also and get them in this case. So I just thought that might be a fun idea for you guys if you're thinking about how to store your seeds. And then I also have a few packs of these ranunculus that I got from ranunculus that I got from, I don't know, Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm gonna soak these and try them. Might be too late on these too, but we'll see. And then there were a few varieties from Fleur Farm that I really wanted to pick up that are a little fancier. The corums are a little bit bigger. This is Ranunculus elegans. It just sounds stunning anyway, and it's the Pastello, and that's 10 corums. I'm nervous about doing these too. And then I got the Ranunculus Amadine in Shimalo. I'll put pictures up on the screen so you guys can see those, but I'm definitely going to be trying these out too. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys found this helpful and enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be excited to go on this journey with me and see what we learned. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.